Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. So as always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own current life experiences. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box, where you can find the current list of reading services I offer. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So we're going to be tapping into the theme of what kind of energy circumstances you could potentially be attracting or dealing with during this time concerning love and romance. And take this regardless, or adapt this regardless of your current status. So if you're single, dating, in a committed union, or just interested in someone, or wondering about what kind of, again, energies are circling around this area of your life. So Pisces, definitely there's a shift here going on for many of you in terms of a past direction your love life was having. I do see like a termination of sorts. Now this could be the ending of a relationship that pulls you into the right step forward to union to someone else or someone more aligned with you. Or this could be that if you have residual pain about any kind of situations that happened that affected you negatively in your love life, I see you overcoming this very soon. And it's like a long time coming situation where you have been enduring some sort of pain or some sort of disappointment or some sort of negative attachment, coping mechanisms that affect negatively, again, your love life. And I see you like enough is enough, making like a big clearing and a big statement and a big decision to leave anything that is toxic or contaminating your aspirations as what you desire to really live, what you desire to really be a part of and connected with in this sector of life. I see many of you needed to go through something specific to understand that that's not love, or that's not the ultimate kind of relationship you want. And so by having something that was not what you expected, you end up being aligned and being forced in a certain way to look to love and romance in a more clear way, and in a more healthy way, and in a way where you're sure and certain of the direction you want to take things. And so I feel like there's a dramatic shift in terms of your perception of unhealthy relationships versus healthy, connections. Some of you could also be still in a process where you're questioning if what you are currently dealing with, specifically for Pisces in relationships or dating, or again dealing with someone, if the person you have by your side or you're interested in, if it's real love or not. I see some of you questioning this. Some of you have questions as to the current union you are, for those of you that are in a union where you feel or you have felt a lot of love here, but at the same time I also see you aware that there's something about this relationship that keeps bumping into unhealthy, again, patterns where either there's heartbreak, there's cheating, there's deception, there's betrayal. So there's a little bit of a mixed bag here in realizing also for some of you that not always love is enough, and that there's a need to perhaps prioritize more your well-being, or prioritize more what feels good and safe, again, and healthy to your system, because there's a connection that most likely has been intoxicating, or a person that has this very strong effect upon you, but then he brings up 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords. So it's a very like dual energy affecting your love life, because there is love, there is lust, there is a lot of yearning, a lot of attachment, a lot of obsession even here between you and someone else, most likely. But there's also here a lot of heartbreak and, again, negative events. They have made you, again, question if you shouldn't exit or if you shouldn't leave what you are currently, or who you are currently dealing with. So obviously this is for Pisces that are dealing with this type of energy. Now, for some of you, you might be overcoming or wanting to overcome a betrayal, or you're struggling to find forgiveness in your heart when it comes to a betrayal you suffered here from someone, or you recently found out about a betrayal situation, or you feel betrayed at a certain level and you're healing trust issues, deep trust issues when it comes to love. And that's kind of the point you are in, what you're meant to focus on, your healing and shifting your perception into a new direction, because you're just starting to see love and romance differently, it feels here. And maybe what you used to think of as being love, or believe love to be, or believe the right relationships to be, again, you're changing your mindset about this. And I also see, like, for many of you single, you're just entering in a phase where you might not be 100% as available as you think when admirers approach you. I see, like, it's likely you're going to be receiving here attention, but I don't see you like 100% available or open to fully engage in just yet in relationships. It could be that there's a sexual attraction formed here by someone coming into your sphere. I see you more apt to attracting sexual flings and casual situations at the time, because again, you're healing or recovering from something. And if you're questioning why you keep attracting just casual situations, I do see like there's this and this to address. When we have the Ten of Swords and Three of Swords in our energy field, especially in love and relationships, this represents that we're still not as available or as healed, so ready to fully, enter into union, enter into our an emotional, safe, committed energy, because you're still either recovering, learning, processing something that was very hurtful or damaging, right? For some of you Pisces, you've lost some sort of trust in a dream, in a vision you used to have about love. And so you're trying to overcome, or you will be trying to overcome here, whatever heartbreak you endured, where your convictions about love were affected or shattered here. For some of you Pisces, there's a very specific person here, like an ex, that keeps like moving in this energy of circles with you, where they try to come in here, right, in a more obsessive sexual based energy, and you respond with more affection and love. So you're after different things. If you keep thinking about an ex or giving chances to an ex that has showed you many times they're after lust or lusting over you, but you're looking at them hoping for love, again, there's this scenario here that's being created until you start to see things kind of differently when it comes to this person, especially Pisces dealing with a strong Capricorn energy or fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius influence. For Pisces in a relationship, in a serious committed relationship, be aware of the things you are allowing in terms of red flags or behaviors from a partner that might be a little controlling or obsessive. Or I see, like, for those of you in a serious relationship where things have been going well, it's just that you could be dealing with a partner that has like severe jealousy issues or trust issues, control issues, and like because of the amount of love and devotion that you feel towards this person, you can like dismiss some behaviors that otherwise you would be watchful. I see that if you give up all your power to this person, they will continue to take more. So you are in a situation where you need to find between you and a partner some boundaries as to control matters, right? And some of you are in a situation where the connection is so deep and so intoxicating and so lustful that you are intoxicated by this energy, and so you don't see something about it clearly. And it could be as well that for some of you Pisces, you don't see that whomever you're dealing with, has here something to some bad behavior, some addictions, right? Some tendencies that belong to them. So again, it's like you can't do anything about this. Like there's something here about a person needing to learn on their own, save themselves on their own, There could also be a storyline here where you have tried ongoingly to help someone or save someone or fix someone, and you're just coming to realize that that's just not possible. It could be like your relationships are suffering as well during this time by matters to deal with addictions. Perhaps your partner is struggling with addictions, or you are, and so this is again also creating some disharmony in the way you're operating in love. I just feel like the energy with Pisces and love and romance is a little complex and very layered, because I see like there's definitely something here that you need to overcome in order to have like this loop into a new fruitful direction. And I also see like there's something about you learning to choose consciously, daily, the right type of frequency to offer and to also ask from when it comes to partnerships that bring you into more peace and safety. Because there's something going on energetically where you don't feel as safe in relationships, even when they appear to be so perfect or so ideal. There's something underneath that is not making you feel safe. So there's a need to kind of go and search for as the reasons why. So Pisces, I hope you found this reading helpful or entertaining. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.